Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on again. It is Boss Alliance event time. Once again, this is the Battle of the Basilica, I believe it's pronounced, and it's a lot of fun. It's a brand new bosses. Last time they played this event, they hosted this event, that was the first time we saw these bosses. Now we're at it again. They're really pretty cool designs. This is the Hydro Man on this round 7. Every other round it switches to the other boss, and the other boss is Molten Man. So we're going to do some nodes here. They have scaled up in difficulty quite a bit. We're going to get into this action, and then after we get through some boss stuff, we're going to get into some normal PvP stuff. But if my last video right before this one, this is kind of part 2, we pulled a whole bunch of tokens after doing the Crash of the Titans and GwenPool's new Gwen-Prix event. That was a really pretty challenging event. So if you haven't seen that, check it out, because we pulled legendary tokens until we got a 5-star. Man, it was perfect. So we're going to get that character into action in this side node right here. This happens to be the Drax required battle, and we're going to bring him in, of course, with a couple of counterparts. And I thought we'd run a 3, 4, and 5-star team. So Iron Man Model 40 is just probably one of the most important 3-star characters for you to have on your team, and he's viable even as you're transitioning into the 4-star realm, by the way. Not that he's the best designer or anything, but he is probably one of the most important. Drax is maybe a kind of underappreciated character. I think we're going to get some good use out of him. And then Iceman is well, I don't want to spoil it if you didn't see the last video, but we leveled him up a little bit. So now he is at level 435. Let's get into it and see if we can win. We'll try not to boost any colors. So these guys are pretty tough. Let's see if we left on the animations. Character effects are on. Their levels are pretty high. So 23,000, 24k health. Let's do this. With this team, of course, you really want to make a high priority on yellow, so you can get Iron Man started with his AP generation. Such a good ability for him. Here we go. Black sets up a match 4 in purple. Purple's good for Drax, and especially if you played at the right time. We'll get into that. Before we do the match 4, we might as well get this black that would be ruined otherwise. Good idea, because we got the red after the fact. Drax is a reasonably high level character on my team, and he's boosted for this event. So his slice and dice ability is got an interesting design. So it does decent damage, but if the enemy happens to have 90% or more of their original health, so you want to pretty much hit a full health enemy with this, he'll do 27,000 plus damage for only a cost of 8. That's really pretty good. Secret weapon is he creates a strike tile based on how many countdown tiles are on the board. So this makes him play pretty well with characters like either 4-star Star-Lord or 3-star Rocket and Groot, maybe with their blue countdown, and anyone with that specializes in countdowns, which of course is going to include the 2 guys we brought along with him. And then the Destroyer is where I think this is a lot of people appreciate this ability. I wish it did more damage. That's probably the problem, but it destroys up to 3 enemy special tiles, including countdowns, and then destroys 4 random tiles surrounding them, which you get the damage for. It doesn't generate AP, but you get a lot of cascades out of it. So we'll save up for the Destroyer. I think that will be a good hit at the right time. Let's go purple. So now they're going to start creating special tiles against us because of that countdown. Get another yellow match. So here we go. We have our yellow ready to play for Iron Man. Let's go recharge. 3 countdowns. You got to protect them big time. Now they're going to start increasing the strength of those countdowns. That's a problem. So what do we want to do here? Iceman has a pretty good protective ability if you have team-up tiles on hand. I'm going to let Drax take a shot here and get this match 4 that destroys a countdown. He's going to get hit by this one. Not too bad, but all these special tiles are going to start adding up against us. Recharge has been played. Now watch this. Secret weapon. Not going to do a lot of damage while the enemies have projectiles on the board, but every time a countdown goes off, Drax does a bit of damage every single time a countdown goes off. That's just really great. So I didn't get a chance to play our purple while Iron Man has his countdowns out, but we'll play Iceman to get some repeater tiles out. Those will cause damage randomly every 2 turns. Now we got to get some blue. We have a lot of blue, 15 now after Iron Man counted down. So Iceman's going to create countdowns. So which of these characters has that? There it is, this guy. So I want to take this guy out. He's got most of the countdown problems going on. While we have countdowns on the board, let's play Secret Weapon from Drax. Create a pretty strong strike tile. 1,238 strike tile because, of course, he's boosted, but then the countdowns add to the total. This guy's full health, don't forget. So let's not hit him. Well, let's see. Let's hit a different. Let's hit this guy that's been hit before. Let's hit him with the Destroyer. That'll destroy those either countdowns or protect tiles. And surrounding tiles. I think this is a pretty good team. Look how lucky we got with how that broke down. So some of the Icemen repeater tiles were destroyed. They deal team damage when that happens. And also whenever Iceman's on ice countdowns get destroyed, then they will do the stun. So it worked out pretty well. We've got this guy over here with nearly full health. Let's hit him with a slice and dice. That's awesome. Okay, did it do the lower damage? Or wasn't watching how close his... Yeah, it did. His health was already lower, unfortunately. This team might be kind of fun overall. I think we're doing well. Yeah, I thought this might just be a stuff happening everywhere kind of team. Fun. We'll get rid of that other protect tile. Now we'll start doing some more damage since that was getting leveled up a bit. Watch the Icemen. Going to do random damage as we go. We've got a bunch of countdowns. Let's place another secret weapon strike tile on the board. And the Icemen take him out since they all had one target to hit. Here we go with wave 2 of 2. There's 3 enemies. I usually try to take these mutations out first. They protect they fight back for their own special tiles on the board when we match them away. 3 countdowns means 3 turns stun. Nice. Full health enemy here. Oh, let's go to this guy. Well, let's see. Yeah, this guy here, full health, slice and dice, all the way out. All right, that guy just must have been a hair over the 10%. And that's a victory. That team was really quite good. Any enemy team you could play Iron Man Model 40 against and they don't make moves against you, they're going, oh, look at this. Forget that. Everything flipped over and I took too long. Our team got into round 8. There it is. There's the notification. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have taken so long. We could have fought Hydro Man before this, and now we're just going to go right into taking on round 8 Molten Man. Now we'll check out the rewards at the bottom right corner as it scrolls through. A couple more here, and then you'll see. Next one, I believe. Next one. Look at that. You can win a Spider Ham cover from getting the, randomly, from getting the win here. 45,000 health with Molten Man. And who do you think is more difficult, Hydro Man or Molten Man? I don't know yet. It's a pretty tough deal. Let's take him on with 4 stars, and then we're going to go back to 5 stars. We'll keep Iceman in for fun. We can't stun the enemy, but I think our Iceman repeaters are going to do pretty well. Captain America is great for his red against a single target enemy. Of course, that's what we have here, and he's got a big red. We'll also use his purple. So green, purple, red, black, blue, and yellow is who we don't have, the colors we don't have represented yet. Let's give ourselves a challenge here, bringing Wasp along. See if we can win here. 45,000 health. Molten Man has abilities that affects AP, does damage, earns health back. You just have to be careful. And he does make moves. He makes his own moves, as opposed to some bosses that don't take turns. There we go. So see, Igneous Armor. So Molten Man takes 40% less damage from the enemies. When this expires, Molten Man heals 5,900 plus health. That's a rough amount of health that he gains against this. He removed his fortification. I wonder if we can get those matched. Nice extra move, and we'll hit with red. That'll be a nice critical damage. Look how lucky. Extra move. We have purple to play. Iceman versus Molten Man kind of makes sense from an opposite perspective. Too bad we can't stun him, though. We're doing good damage, even with just our match damage. I want to be able to play some abilities here. He did heal now. Let's play Iceman again. All of those repeaters are going to hit the single target. 2474 damage every 2 turns on each one. That's really such a good ability. And so he's got all that yellow. He's going to play Flame and Flood. We're going to ruin that with Man Without a Country. We pick a color. It takes AP away, and then while that countdown's on the board, he can't play a yellow ability. That's great. We'll get our own yellow here. Red match will do it. So we've got 10 red. This is big. With Cap, the ability begins as rope-a-dope, but when you have multiple enemies. But when there's only one enemy either remaining or one enemy in the battle, it changes over to coup de grace. So it normally costs 8. Now it costs 10 for coup de grace, and it's a single target damage ability. It spends 17,000, uses 17,000 damage, and then spends all of your AP for an additional 990 for each AP destroyed in the process. This can be one of the biggest single target damage hits in the game, depending on how much AP you have. And victory. Cool. All right, we took Molten Man down with 45,300 health. Let's go through the process once again. Take on a side node with Rocket and Groot, or who was I looking at here? Spider-Man would be fine. Oh yeah, we wanted to take on this Sandman. A 510 level 4-star Sandman is super tough. A lot of guys are talking about this already, saying having trouble beating this guy. If you don't know, in round 8, this guy is tough. So here we go. I think what we're going to try to do, you can't stun these boss level enemies. You have to figure out a single character that can get you through the match. I've heard people have been able to beat him with Fury, and there's probably a couple reasons why. Fury has a really big hitting yellow ability, blue, and then his purple can be useful. And on top of that, he does create some projectiles. So we might think about that for using a 4-star. I think for right now, let's go through and let's just pick one of the 5 stars that are boosted. Maybe we can win that way. It might make sense to take him on with Spider-Man Parker. I know I played him lately. Let's give it a shot. That makes sense against Sandman. And we'll try to win with no AP boosts and go from there. We're starting out with an extra move. Super advantage on our side. Look at this guy's health. 104,000 health against us. We have 55. So it's not quite half, but we are severely at a disadvantage. If this black extra move wasn't here, I'd want to do this, probably this blue over there. But Spidey has blue, green, and red abilities, and they all kind of lead into each other, makes it great. And by the way, Spidey's green, Arachnid Agility, does random damage usually to multiple opponents, but if there's only one, every one of those hits is going to land on Sandman. So we have to make sure and get green. We got to keep green away from Sand Blast. It does stun for a couple turns, and it's a team damage ability, but this will be very painful in this fight if we let him get enough. So Shifting Sands could be okay against us. It depends if he's going to run really lucky with that and adding yellow to the board. But Sand Smash is going to be bad. If he gets a lot of projectiles out, we're in big trouble. Extra move. Nice start there. So that critical doesn't really mean much. I'm gonna usually make a critical match right away. But if he takes a purple match, then I will get the critical green. So I'm going to leave that for now. He could definitely hit it with purple and it would be more damage. So we get 2 web tiles every turn. He did what we thought. He dismatched the purple, and now we have a critical match with green. This is going to sting. 8,200 for that single match. Nice. We have to find ways to do that in here, in this matchup, so we can take the advantage. Sometimes you want to gather your colors. Other times you really just need to try to keep his colors away. I think that red down to the left is safe, so I'm just going to go for blue here. As soon as I said it was safe, he's going to shift the board around, right? 6 yellow. All right, so that is a dangerous point for me. I got to keep him away from additional yellow if at all possible. Yeah, but he's probably going to take that green match. Yeah, I think he's going to go for the green, but I just got to keep yellow away from him now in most cases. Yep, a 9 yellow. So his ability costs 10. Gotta keep, if there's any yellow match at all, we have to take it no matter what. It's funny that he took red there. So this is match 4 in blue. Normally that's exactly what I want to go for, but that would set up a yellow match on the left. And I really don't want to do that, so I'm just going to take it as a match 3. Kind of a defensive play. We have blue ready to go. Just have to get more green. Let's do it like this. Okay. It's 4 purple. I can't let him get much more purple or he will add a lot of yellow to the board. I think this is the spot. We have our green ready. Let's go for it. So stick around, adds web tiles to the board if there's fewer than 4. We want the most web tiles possible. That's 5, right? Okay, we could get 6 at the maximum, but this is okay. Let's go. Well, how much blue do we have? You can play it again. We can't stun him anyway. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I should have wasted our blue. And I wasted our web tiles. Dang, I forgot he can't be stunned, so... Oh, man. That could be a major problem. He's going to go for one or the other purple matches on the board. So there's 2 web tiles. Spidey doesn't create a third. So we'll match 1 away, and he'll create 2, so there will be 3. Okay. And now we have our blue again. This is how you're supposed to do it. Now there's 6. This is maximum damage from Arachnid Agility. All these hits are going to be 6,400 each. 38,000. Awesome. Okay, and now that we've played his green, we don't have any green left. Let's go ahead with Web Shot. It will create critical tiles out of web tiles after doing pretty good damage. And we get the win. Those crits went into an awesome location and matched some green damage for a big knockout blow of the 104,000 Sandman. Very cool. All right, let's go in and take on another fight with Molten Man, and then we'll get into some PvP action. Can we win with boosted 4 stars? Well, I played a little bit on my last video with Infinity War Spidey, and we did great. It was fun. So I think we got enough out of him for now. Let's play with Agent Venom, Hulkbuster Iron Man, and let's go with Fury for his blue ability and purple. Okay. I love his yellow, but well, let's see. You know what? Yeah, let's do this. We'll play Demolition. It's a single target damage ability. Avengers Assemble, his yellow is awesome ability for that. I'm a huge fan of Venom's yellow, but it's more of a team damage kind of thing, and then we'll get the obvious red from Hulkbuster. Let's go. 45k is going to be a challenge. And we don't have a good green on our team. I kind of blew that now. And look at this. We started with a couple of projectiles, and that's lucky. That's from Fury's Carol's Communicator support. The synergy perk has a 31% chance to gain... oh, wait, no. It's the rank 1. At the start of the battle, there's a 34% chance to create 2 projectiles of strength. 416, that's actually pretty strong. And then the synergy perk is there's a 31% chance to gain 1 AP in the lowest friendly AP pool every turn. That's only in PvE, nothing on PvP for that yet. We'll see a little floating banner come through when the odds kick in for us to gain AP. Supports can be a pretty big deal in the right scenario. And our projectiles are gone. Oh well, good while it lasted. I wanted that yellow. Okay, so Fury's yellow costs 10. Go for blue. That also costs 10. Alright, he's doing pretty good in AP against us. Red and white. Oh, man. Flame and Flood, that's a team-up ability. He can play against us. Calls in his other boss level enemy. Cool. I mean, I don't like taking damage, but it is pretty cool. Good. We just gained low AP. The banner just flew by from that support. And when those count down, he's going to gain health back. Got our yellow. This looks like it might be a good time to play Avengers Assemble. Yep, I think it will be. We should get some pretty good action out of these critical tiles. We'll get protect tiles back. It would do target damage, some team damage, and normally a stun. We won't get the stun here, but I love this ability overall. Excellent cascade from that one. That worked really well. So if we do the yellow match 4 at the center, we'll lose a projectile and then also set up a match 4 against us that will lose a blue projectile. I don't want to do that. So let's do our other abilities first. Escape plan. Damage up front plus a medium strength strike tile, but it'll also steal 3 red from the enemy. We'll see if we get that in time. Red would be great. Let's hit him with... This might be enough. Let's hit him with... yeah, I think we got it. Let's hit him with a military might. Big time damage for only a cost of 5, but don't forget it does take 2 AP away from another AP pool. 14,000, and you know Hulkbuster's got enough in a repulsor punch to go for the win. And it's over. All right, ran really well. Got lucky with yellow early, and that makes a big difference. I think we'll stop there. We got the spider ham, guys. Way to go. If you beat it enough times, you're guaranteed to earn that cover, but I believe it is random when you earn it. Maybe it's always the second reward. Not quite sure, but that's great. Hope this event goes well for you guys and you can get through it. Our team's already on round 8, so we're looking really sharp to get that latest Legends recruit token by midday tomorrow or sooner. Good luck on your alliance. In my previous video, we did play the Gwen-Prix from GwenPool. That was a lot of fun. Looking forward to tomorrow's matchup. The difficulty scales up to according to your roster or according to how they feel it should for your roster, and so it can be kind of difficult. Let's go to the Shield Simulator for the season. We have new requests for characters. Guys, I'm sorry, it was a crazy busy work week, so I didn't read through the requests yet. So we'll get in some fights here, and then I'll get my list put together, and we'll get your requests in for next time for sure. But I wanted to just jump into some. We probably have time for 2 or 3 fights, and let's just do it. There was a couple of 4 stars I wanted to get into action. Did I play Coulson recently? I don't know. I think we'll play GwenPool tomorrow in her Grand Prix, or Gwen-Prix, so I won't need to play her today in this video. Let's keep looking down a little bit further for some characters that we haven't featured much lately. Sandman on our team might be all... You know what? Let's do that. He's actually pretty decent if you... well, if you run his abilities well. We'll see if I can do that. So he features purple, yellow, and green. And his yellow creates projectiles, so we might be able to get some good out of that. Yeah, let's do this. Let's play Rescue for red and blue, yellow, purple, green, and then black. So we can just find a 5-star that specializes in black. We can go with Panther. I don't think I've played him in a little bit. So we'll try to feature Sandman's abilities, and I think I am going to boost so the match doesn't take a half hour. Not that it would, but sometimes you can't guarantee how long things will take. Alright, so Sandman's Sand Blast ability only costs 9 for decent team damage, 5,000 damage, and stuns the target enemy for 2 turns. So that's what we want to do, is take this... I don't think I'll hit him on the first shot, but we're going to take the enemy Human Torch down just under 5,000 health, ideally. Yeah, 3,500 might have been a little bit more damage if we get a cascade than we need to spend on him. All right, let's do this one, blue and green. One more match will take him down as far as we want to go. There's many things we could do. Let's get that green. Keep that green away from Thor. All right, perfect. Let's move this way. Try to get our red qualified, and then there we go, yellow-green. So we have our green ready. Let's try to get everything set. Black and yellow. Have our black ready. We need a little bit of blue. And there's an extra move on the board. That could lead into too much damage on Thor. Well, we have just about everything we need except for red. Maybe this is where we want to start. Could be dangerous with the blacks. Let's start. Here we go. So let's play Panther's Prey on Thor. That means all the damage we do is going to be added a bunch of damage to everything we do by 5,300. All right. So we're going to hit Thor with the Sandblast so that he's the one that's stunned. Don't forget that it's going to be team damage. That'll take out a little torch in the background. Cool. And did extra damage to Thor as you saw. Now we'll do the extra move for the extra damage. 22,000. Okay. Blue drops yellow. And we knocked out our Panther's Prey, but it doesn't matter because it's assigned to Thor, and with him out, it would have disappeared anyway, and we picked up a bunch more black. Looking good. We can play Sandman's Sand Smash. Let's do it. Projectiles everywhere. And now with those projectiles, let's see, maybe we want to do this yellow this way. So with those projectiles, Rescue is going to give our team a boost of health every single turn that we have 2 or more projectiles on the board. Not a bad ability. And Danger Zone is actually kind of funny because those strike tiles aren't going to add much damage against us. But right now we have our blue for all systems go. That steals up to 3 enemy strike attack or projectiles. We'll take those, thank you. And with the new strike tiles on the board, might be a good... oh, wait. We'll wait on Do or Die because it's a multi-hit combo. And if you can time that out with Panther's Red, that's going to be awesome. All right. We have Shifting Sands ready to play. It's a team... it's a tile swap ability, and if you could get matches automatically, and then it'll convert some of the shifted tiles to yellow. So let's see what we get with this swap. Hopefully we get a couple matches ahead of that. All right, no instant matches, but it lined us up with a good match 4 in purple. Yeah, let's do it. It's time for a Do or Die. We've got more special tiles than... well, 2 or more special tiles, so we'll get a 3rd hit of damage. Plus, adding into those strike tiles might be pretty strong. Here we go. Nice. All right. Be good to get more red. She's gonna go for that either black or yellow since there's no red. So let's take this here. Look at that. She set us up with an extra move. Gonna hit hard with the critical. Wow. And check this out. We can win this with a Sand Smash, actually. We could play green. Now let's play green. Let's go for another Sand Blast. Sand Smash, which actually removes your projectiles, but that's okay. Because if we can get enough yellow lined up with Shifting Sands again, Not bad. And the win. How about that, team? Kind of a challenge team to win with Sandman and Rescue, but we did good. Did pretty well, I think. So, oh man, I want to play a Bishop team. I don't really want Doctor Strange on it for right now. It's kind of double challenging. That might be a team we want to take on in a little bit. Or in an upcoming video, I say. We have time for one more fight here. Doctor Strange, I'll save that one to consider. Normally, you see a whole lot of Bishop, but I'm only at 677 points. Once you get well over 1,000, you'll run into lots of Rocket and Groot Kitty teams, and then other teams with Bishop on them. Here we go. So I think we'll take on that one. It's going to be tough with Jessica on it. Yep. Let's do this. Okay. I want to take my newly leveled up Sandman or Iceman into a little more battle. We'll use him for blue and green. Our stuns will work this time since it's not a boss. And let's bring in a 4-star that once again, one that I haven't showcased in a while. And someone that would make good use of those countdowns or repeaters. Let me think here. Now, Domino would be red and green. I don't want to use her for green. Sorry, I'm thinking too long on this. Thought I had a plan earlier, and I kind of lost track of it. So let's do this. Yeah, I think this would be a good one for Valkyrie. She can create strike tiles. Her red is a good hitting ability. She'll have a bounty that would earn our team's strongest color. So it would either be yellow for Iceman or whoever else we bring that has a stronger top color. So we've got red, blue, and green handled. We could use a yellow, purple, or black user. And probably the top color would be best for those. Thinking yellow. Let's go with the... Yellow and black for Doom. I've seemed to play Doom too much on these videos, but I think he's going to fit in this team quite well. Let's go for it. So Bishop is tough because, of course, and you know why. He jumps in front and takes the damage that you intend for someone else, but then also earns a lot of blue and hits you back. But I'm going to try to hit Jessica more than him, and we'll see. There's a match 4 in white. That will certainly be too much damage up front. So maybe I'll leave that for them and go for a green-yellow. Yep, already too much. Every time somebody takes damage, Valkyrie will be adding those strike tiles to the board. 545 in strikes already, not bad. She creates a bounty hunter. It's automatically assigned to Daredevil. I kind of want to be hitting Jessica, and I don't know that we're going to even get that with Bishop jumping in front every time. Too bad we got Iceman stunned immediately. Let's see if we can hit Jessica. Probably not. Yep, not going to be able to. Well, we already have Bishop down to 6,300 health. And he's going to stun Doom. Okay, so we have to try to keep Valkyrie alive on her own. Not good for a few turns here. That's the trouble with Bishop for sure. I might actually, since this is assigned and there's 4 more turns of it being assigned to Daredevil, let's match that away and it'll reset to somebody else on the next turn. The good thing is Valkyrie does lower match damage and she won't trigger enemy Bishop as easily, even with the strike tiles out there. Now it's assigned to Jessica. So we do have we have so many strikes, it's probably going to trigger Bishop no matter what we do. Well, let me get green. We haven't gotten any kind of line up on green yet. There we go. And she's stunned. Our whole team is stunned. Big shock. Happens a lot against Bishop. Ouch. Iceman is back. And we should have the knockout of enemy Bishop right now. So let's play Iceman for our repeaters. We could match 1 and guarantee the knockout of Bishop, but yeah, we're going to get it anyway. Let me see how this should work out. I think we're going to get it anyway, so let's do this. Because we're going to get the first match on Jessica and see if Bishop jumps in front. If he doesn't, the green match is going to get him anyway. Yep. All right. But with these Icemen, we should be able to trigger the damage on whoever we need to. Since it's random, it's going to hit the enemy in the character in front or the back. Stun Jessica for 2 turns. That'll help a lot. Iceman damage. Wow, that is just so good. Okay. What do we want to do here? Probably should just keep Jessica stunned, honestly. Nah. There's a trap tile. Good thing that hit Doom. He'll be able to heal on enemy matches of yellow and black. Nice. Okay. I should have paid more attention. Didn't the Daredevil get me last time with lots of easy purple against my team? Gotta be so much more careful. Alright. Need a yellow match for the most part. Maybe we'll get one on the drop here. I have my black ready to play, but I'm waiting to have it just be a knockout blow, probably of Jessica, or whoever we have the bounty assigned on. Got our yellow. Okay, this is good. This is really good. We'll wait on everything. Let's do it. We'll play Brave New World. We'll get health boost to the other 2 characters and maybe some matches. Absolutely some matches. Great. Okay. What should we do? There's an extra move. So we're obviously doing that, but should we have it hit? Let's have it hit Daredevil. It's hoping we get some random lineup of a stun, and it did work. So let's actually take him out. He's got the healing ability. That's a one-shot. Stun, stacks on a stunned enemy, so Jessica's really in trouble here. Qualifying the bounty earns us yellow. That's our team's strongest color. We've got Brave New World lined up again. Man, yeah, this team is just great. Check this out. we could win with Doom's Black, but all those repeaters. We did take some damage, but that was a Bishop team that we came back from pretty easily. Got the win. Very nice. Well, guys, I know this is shorter, but we did a lot of stuff on our previous video, so if you didn't have time to check it out, please do. Lots of tokens and lots of good gameplay as far as I'm concerned. And let me know who you want to see in PvP action in the Shield Simulator. We're going to make a big rush on it because I really want to, like I always say, get in early and head for that Juggernaut cover at either 75 wins or a point level 2000. That will be my 10th Juggernaut cover, and guess what? Yep, he is an essential required character for the next character release, and that's coming up by next week. So if you can get covers for Juggernaut, you need to get on it, and he will also be rewarded in upcoming events as well. So check the forums if you haven't seen that. But excited to get Juggernaut going. Let me know who you want to see. We'll do it in the next one. For now, please hit the subscribe button that you see on the MPQ icon on your left, and tell your alliance mates to check us out if you haven't yet. If they think it'll be decent or funny or terrible, I don't care. Send them here. Have a good night, guys. See you next time.